to the Goons Podcast. Hip, 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 hip. Welcome to the Goons Podcast. This week on the Goons Podcast, we have Jay Schlatt. Welcome,
Hello,
Jay Schlatt.
Do I have to talk like a medieval knight?
Yes.
Yes, sire.
Ah, yes.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Goons.
You are here to be knighted by the goons.
I'm sorry, I can't keep doing this.
Show us your balls now, boy. Show us your balls. Yeah, I understand. You can only go so long.
No, I mean, there's so much pollen out. And I mean, when the pollen starts falling, I mean...
Damn, bars?
Ooh,
Bars?
Write that down.
When the pollen starts falling.
Like a nerdy white guy rap.
And the allergies start calling.
It's just like a really hip Allegra ad. Some shit.
Snoop Dogg does a Flonase ad or something.
Oh, Flo? For
He would, too.
Flonase?
Oh,
You gotta have
I
the Flo?
Oh, I fuck her.
who's the Allstate one? The Chaos? Or
The
Mayhem?
black guy?
I'd fuck
I'd
Mayhem.
fuck him.
I like Jake from State Farm.
Nah, I'd fuck the
I wanna
lizard.
bust all on his khakis.
Which one? Old one or the new one?
I want to have a big interracial orgy with both Jakes.
White and black Jake?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Jay Schlatt's here.
You guys are gonna get like 5,000 more views now that I'm here. This is
Let's
crazy.
go.
Yeah, that's why I invited you. We're a little
McNasty
bit.
he was saying how I was in a CS:GO video his not too long ago, and it was like a 5 out of 10, and so you know, it's a great time. I will say though that there's so much pollen outside that my mind is just. I mean, I'm Joe Biden levels of brain fog right now.
that's
So
bad.
I mean, if I just start like walking away while my wife is giving a speech at the podium, just like walking off diagonally.
Not even in a direction.
That's not like a deranged brain thing to do, though. Like, if your wife's talking, usually you should just walk away.
Yeah.
Who wants to
Nothing of
fucking
value
hear that?
there. Yeah.
That's fair. Or maybe like I'll be talking and then I'll finish and then I'll like put my hand out to my right and then try look for someone's hand to shake, but no one is actually there and no one's been there for like 30 minutes.
Did you see that video of him where he's like talking in front of the White House? And he's like, "There's one word I can describe America."
There's 2 words I'd use to describe America. As in the foothills of China with Xi Jinping.
And the children, they'd rub the hairs on my legs and the cockroaches and the flip-flops.
That shit just blows my mind.
Did you guys see the video of the Easter Bunny having to, like, direct him away from a crowd?
No.
Dude, there was, like, on Easter, I guess they were doing something, and, he was like, he went over and started talking to a crowd of people about like Afghanistan or something.
What?
And the fucking Easter Bunny had to come over and grab him and like direct him away from the people.
Imagine the Easter Bunny being the voice of like reason and like logic.
Mr. President, that war's over. Move on.
Oh my god. It was probably like a Secret Service member or something. In a bunny
Probably
suit.
so. They probably had like a Gatling gun in the belly.
He walks like Putin, like with his arm real close to his chest at all times. His left one swings.
It's very interesting. Have you guys seen like the Secret Service agents or whatever, and it looks like they have like a fake hand or whatever?
Ooh.
You know,
Oh, I
they've
have
seen
seen that.
Yeah.
It's like they have their hand like in their actual arm, like inside their jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that before.
it's really fucking interesting to me for some reason.
You just probably just always have to be like hand on gun, ready to attack, I guess.
Fake
Or
hands,
defend, I should say.
fake boobs.
Or maybe
You
they
think
just
they-
only have one arm.
You think they all have fake boobs?
I think so.
Yeah, in order to be a Secret Service member to guard the president, you have to get plastic surgery on your
They have
tits.
Kevlar breast implants. I wonder if they could do that. That would be fucking sick.
I think your body would probably like reject that.
Kevlar?
Yeah.
My body, my choice. Can't reject it.
True.
My body
True.
rejects half the shit I put in it anyways. Like, I don't see why this is a big problem.
Yeah,
I
true.
violently shit out everything.
True.
You are
Same.
a shitter. You're a well-known shitter.
Yep.
Dude, I got on probiotics recently. Best decision.
Yeah,
ever.
me too. Probiotics
Is
are really.
is that for your gut health?
Yeah, for my microbiome.
What do you? What's your medium of taking it? Like yogurt or vitamins or?
No, I just take a pill. I think I was telling you about it. We were on Epic SMP the one day it was a thing, right? And then
Yeah.
I was telling you about how my gut microbiome is all out of whack.
I think I remember that. I'm not sure. I was really busy building a fucking tower mansion for no reason.
You were following a fucking Minecraft tutorial that was like 8 years old on YouTube.
I was, yeah.
Microbiome.
Yeah, no, probiotics are very beneficial. Make your poop a lot better, and they just make you like, they keep you from getting sick too. Because a lot of sickness comes from your gut, like bacteria getting in your stomach. So probiotics. I take a gummy. Actually. I don't really like taking pills.
You would take a gummy.
I do, dude. I have like all of my vitamins. I take like 10 gummies a day. Just like vitamin D, probiotic, fucking all this kinds of shit. But I don't know. It's like eating. You wake up and you just eat candy.
I bet you still eat
like
Flintstones chewables, bitch.
No, those are fucking terrible. I didn't eat those when I was a child. Those were terrible. I would flush them down the toilet.
I got a check in the mail for some kind of gummy I used to eat as a child. It was like a class action lawsuit. Yeah, I got like $15.
Did they?
Yeah,
Did they
apparently
poison some
people
kids
like
or something?
Yeah, I think some people got severely ill from eating them, and I was one of the people.
What the fuck?
So just in case you got poisoned, they give you
$15 just in case you're not dead. It was like $14.90.
Damn, not even a full 15.
There's like 1% to the funeral cost. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost insulting to just. I would rather have nothing than just $15.
Yeah, it's like giving your waiter like a 10-cent tip or something.
Would you even have known that was a thing?
I love doing that, though. I love doing that.
Really?
When I get exceptionally shitty service.
Oh, yeah.
There was a time, I've told this story before, but I was eating Korean barbecue one time.
Ooh.
And love Korean barbecue. I get the beef bulgogi.
Never had it.
Oh, dude, you put it on the hot plate, you let it simmer for a bit. Dude, fan-fucking-tastic.
Preach.
Either way. It's one of these buffet style things where you just ask for more meat. They serve it as long as you want to keep
you
eating.
cook it yourself,
keep
right?
Serving it. Yeah, you cook it yourself.
Yeah.
Which means they're automatically cleared of any lawsuit for like food poisoning. Like, first of all, like if I wanted to start a restaurant, just do that. Just you don't even need a chef, bro. You just send out raw meat, and if they fuck it up, it's their
Just give them like a whole chicken.
It's like when people are like, "Oh yeah, why do you hate Subway, bro? You made the sandwich.
My brother in Christ, you made the Korean barbecue.
You cooked the bulgogi. It's up to your spec." Either way, I keep eating this shit, and I'm full after like the third plate of this stuff, and I asked for the check, and she's like, "Oh, you have to eat all of the servings we give you, or else it's extra."
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
She did not tell me this at the beginning. At the beginning of the meal, she did not fucking tell me this, and so I had a plate, like half a plate left of this bulgogi, and it wasn't just sitting there; it was fucking cooking on the hot plate still. And it was black, charred. It was this disgusting fucking meat. And just because I felt like I had been slighted by this bitch, I ate all of the fucking charred bulgogi. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
And then I left a nickel as a tip. I put 0.05.
Get fucked, bitch.
I just love the thought of the waitress walking back to the fucking cash register receiving.
I would see that and think that it's not a tip, like you accidentally dropped it out of your wallet or something.
No. I didn't leave a nickel. I put in 0.05.
You wrote it on the receipt.
Added it to the total.
Oh my god.
I just love the idea of her walking back, being like, "This fucker gave me a nickel tip." And she has
How the
to
fuck
punch
is
it
that
into the
legal,
register.
though? How the fuck is that legal?
What, giving a nickel tip?
No, sitting there saying they're gonna charge you more unless you like eat all your shit. Like, what the fuck? How's that allowed?
I think it's like a culture thing or something. I don't know.
I think it just might.
They do that here too.
It's a
I think it
culture
just
thing.
might be that they. are like they're like the buffet style thing. So I mean, I paid $20 and I ate way more than $20 worth of bulgogi, but I was not about to pay anymore.
Well, fuck them. That's the whole point of a buffet is to indulge.
Yeah. I've never been to a buffet and have just eaten 100% of whatever I've gotten on my plate. I've always just had stuff where I'm like, I don't really want that.
Breakfast buffets are fucking dangerous. I love breakfast food.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like breakfast food, it's pretty much impossible to make breakfast food taste terrible. So you just like everything's good. Like if you go to a buffet like a regular, sometimes some stuff is just not good, you know. They have like orange chicken, you can tell it's just like frozen that they just put in the microwave.
Just goo.
Yeah. But breakfast is like eggs, bacon, sausage, grits.
Greens, beans, chicken, turkey.
I was thinking
ham.
that song. Yeah. But yeah, I like Chinese buffets. You guys ever been to a Chinese buffet?
Only 10,000 times, baby.
That shit's so good.
I don't trust them.
It's hit or miss. Why don't you trust
Yeah.
them?
Just because.
You're a very untrustworthy
It's a very
person.
interesting thing to
Are
say.
you concerned about? sort
Nah,
of
I don't
meat
trust
you're
buffets
receiving?
in general.
Right.
In the general's
Oh
territory.
yeah, a lot of them are kind of just dirty as shit. So, a bit of a germaphobe.
Yeah, but I feel like the dirtiest ones are the best ones.
Yeah, it's got some character.
When there's like stickiness on the floor, you know that food's fucking good.
Grime and
Yeah,
dust
it's like when
and
you
dirt.
don't.
Yeah.
It's like when you don't clean out the like the protein shaker for a while. It kind of gets its own flavor. You know.
Or the
I don't
Keurig when it has mold in it. So good.
Ooh yeah.
Oh, and like a little cockroach floating in the water.
Extra protein.
Fuck.
You guys have a Keurig?
I do.
I don't have one.
I use it to make G-Sups. Just kidding.
I'm not
I
a-
don't.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, code
Speaking of
goons
that,
G
use
subs.
code
Yeah. It's almost as bad for you as an all-you-can-eat buffet. G-Sups. Our
I started
sponsor.
doing
Yeah.
matcha. You guys know that green shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
like
it
tea,
tastes
isn't
like,
it?
Tastes like dirt. Yeah, I drink that now.
Really?
I make it at home too. I bought the Starbucks like vanilla syrup, and I just mix in some fucking matcha powder with that and some milk. Tastes exactly like Starbucks.
I've never had it.
Nuts. It's good. It's really good. I didn't think I'd like it because it really is like I think it is just like a bunch of people scooping dirt out of the ground and putting it in a bag. But
Giving it a fancy name.
I kind of fuck with it.
Isn't it like it has like health benefits, right? Isn't that why people drink it?
I have no fucking clue.
It makes you more grounded to nature.
I just need caffeine in my body, bro. I mean,
Well, I thought
take
that's why
whatever I
that's
can
the new
get.
crave is because it has some like health stuff and that's why people drink it now.
Hey, if it's green, I guess.
Yeah, as long as it's green. Yeah.
Green is good.
It's green. Yeah,
Green means
exactly.
go. Drink Monster Energy, not G-Sups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't
kidding.
say that.
You can't say that. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah.
It's a prank.
Did you guys try that new mango flavor?
Nope.
No,
Oh, you guys
actually,
talking about gamer subs? Mango Meta?
Yeah, it's pretty bomb.
I haven't actually tried it. I like waifu candy a lot.
The last couple waifu candy. I don't know if I got that flavor.
Waifu candy.
I like the cold ones flavors too.
the cold ones are my favorite.
Yeah, like strawberry daiquiri. That one's fucking bomb.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty good.
What would a flavor, if you guys had to make a flavor, what would it be?
Grandpa's ashes.
Great. Jesus Christ.
Is that what we actually decided on from that Warzone session?
I
Yeah, 'cause
guess,
we
yeah.
listed like 37 potentials.
Grandpa's ashes.
Because, I mean, if the Russian Badger can make a flavor called, what is it fucking called?
Guacamole Gamer Fart 3000.
Yep.
Like,
That was
you,
actually
you
really
think
good.
they'd be all right. You think they'd be all right if you were like, all right, I want to make one called just like cum or something.
I don't know about cum.
Aunt Jemima's titty milk.
I don't think you could make it like sexual.
No, you don't think so?
Yeah, like pussy
Park
dust or
Ranger
something.
pubes.
I've been trying to pitch titty milk for a while. There's
Yeah.
something
Why
you
have
put
they
in it
not
to
done
make
that?
it all milky, you know?
Their
Yeah,
whole
fucking
brand
hilarious.
is monstrous yids. How could they
Yeah,
not do
it's
titty
just
milk?
titty cup, titty cup, titty
Telling
titty
you, bro, I'm
cup.
gonna make it happen, and then
Good luck, man. I hope you can.
Yeah.
That just seems like a no-brainer for
just gotta
them,
figure out
honestly.
what
Yeah.
it's gonna taste like, you know?
Titty milk.
Just make
Just
one
make
called
it
Lolly
whole
Spit.
milk. Just whole milk.
Whole milk flavored.
2%.
Unpasteurized from a cow's tit. It's all chunky and
And
shit.
just make it taste like milk too.
Oh,
Like,
ew.
don't even try and like make a different flavor. Just make it taste like milk.
Gamer subs skim milk.
Look at almond milk gamer subs.
Isn't that what non-dairy milk is, though? Or do they actually find a way to take out the dairy? Surely it's not just water with milk flavor.
Skim milk is it's basically that, but it's still somehow milk.
Skim milk fucking sucks. Whole milk
I would rather just eat water in my cereal than skim milk.
I've been drinking it so long that that's just what milk tastes like to me now.
Dude, you gotta start trying fucking almond milk. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's not. You can't milk an almond.
When you drink almond milk straight, it's not good. But like putting it in cereal and stuff, it's like to me, it's just like regular milk.
Nothing straight is good.
That's
yeah, you're right. Only gay milk here on the Goons podcast.
Gay milkies.
Yeah.
Gilk.
You know what I really fucking hate that I've been noticing on my my Twitter timeline lately?
Last time you started a sentence like that, it did not end well. Anyway, go ahead.
I really hate.
A world war started. I hate when people take pictures of stuff and their feet are in the picture.
Dude,
that's like a bonus.
Even though it sounds extremely specific, I 100% know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
I did a stream the other day where I was like, show me a picture of your bedroom, which, I mean, sounds bad, but like, really, I was just like, you know, show me where you live. And
yeah,
then,
that sounds
like,
better.
Bro, like half the and like include a photo of your little like social security card on the side. Yeah. Dude, half the photos, like half, like a good amount, over 100 out of 4,000 submissions.
Oh my god!
Feet in the fucking picture.
They're showing you the floor. Like what a dumbass.
No, like they were taking the photo from their bed, just showing the rest of the room, and they had their little fucking dogs out on the bottom.
Is that when you did the one with like the setups and stuff?
Yeah, so I did it was basically the part 2. So I did the PC setups and then I went straight to the bedrooms. Yeah.
Okay. And then people were just fucking putting their feet and shit in it?
Yeah, bro. It was either feet or like people who tried to create like lore.
Oh.
It's like half the videos people submitted, there was like some kind of horror element. And I'm like, dude, just show me. I just want to see your bed.
Why horror?
I couldn't tell you.
Were there rooms in like a dark alleyway or something?
Well, they were. Someone actually submitted that fucking Joe Biden clip of the Himalayas. It got through somehow.
The hell?
But yeah, there was some weird shit. There was a lot of like shopping carts and weird like things you'd see in a grocery store, like the little display
like
shelves,
in their room,
like a little M&M like display shelf with the green M&M on top,
like
or whatever.
A suggestive sell thing that you'd see at the checkout. I'm confused. Like a
here, let me see if I can find a photo of it. Like what you'd see at GameStop. Say like a new Kirby game's coming out, right? And then they have the branded shelf that's just for Kirby.
Yeah, it's got like the pictures of
and
Kirby
it's
on
pink,
it.
and it's
Gotcha.
it's like shit like that.
Like they'd have that like in their room?
Yeah, like a surprising amount of people.
What the hell, really?
Smuggling
How do you
company
steal that?
property in there. I don't know. How do you steal a fucking shopping cart?
A lot of companies will give it to you though. Like you don't have to steal those necessarily. Because I know whenever I would go to GameStop and they would have like cool Mario promotional shit, and I was like, "Can I have that?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, come back like the end of the week when we're done promoting it, because we're going to throw it all away anyway, and we'll just give it to you."
Oh yeah, it could be. Like maybe they put it out by the dumpster and somebody just came by and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, they do that too. Like some companies will just leave shit out.
Yeah. Shopping cart kind of makes sense because you can take a shopping cart out of a. It's not like abnormal to take one out of the store.
Well, that's definitely stolen. I don't think they give those away.
Oh yeah, no. You probably like put it in their truck and just like took off with it.
You guys ever stolen a street sign?
No,
but those fuckers are big. I've seen photos of like the street sign, also the traffic lights, man. Have you seen a person next to a traffic light?
They're pretty huge. It's weird, Rick. You would not expect them to be that big.
That thing falls on you, you're dead.
Oh yeah, they're like probably 1,000 pounds if I were to guess.
Yeah, my friend Ethan, he stole a street sign. I think it was like Moorhead or something.
Yeah, you only steal street signs with funny names. You don't just steal like Maple Street sign. There's nothing interesting about that. What's your name is Maple, I guess, or Street.
I have a stop sign that was stolen. It was given to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Pretty heavy.
It's a weird present.
You have it mounted somewhere?
It's in my band room on the wall. It's like drilled into the wall or some shit.
That's kind of cool band decor.
Yeah, real grungy, bro.
Speaking of bands, fucking very soon for the old McNasty boy and his band.
I'm looking
You guys
forward
making
to
music? You guys were talking before the podcast about like some nerd shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
chords and shit. You guys have like a piano next to you or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude
I
does.
do.
Dude does.
Wow. You guys all into it?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like there's like a couple different routes you can go after you make Rainbow Six Siege videos for years. You know?
Well, Do got his popularity off of guitar stuff, so
oh yeah, no, I've seen some of that shit.
Yeah, I've kind of
Yeah.
always
I think
done
all of
both.
us were always into it. It's just the YouTube shit took off way
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
yeah. So Soup is actually in a band that he's been in for a while now. He's done like shows and stuff. I just started a band, so we're working on our first song right now, and I don't know why Do is not in a band. It's the most like musical person I've ever known.
I just do my solo shit, man, and that's
It
good with
works.
me.
You could just do like a Steve Vai kind of thing where you're just the Do, but then you have like a band behind you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, basically, I just write long guitar solos myself and shit.
Yeah, you don't even have to you don't have to be a part of like an actual band that like sings and stuff. You could just be a guitar guy.
That's a me.
Schlatt, you play any instruments?
I used to play the cello in middle
You
school.
calling us
Hell yeah.
nerds? This dude was just
Yeah.
calling us nerds.
Nah,
Fucking
dude,
cello.
I used to play the oboe in the band. in high
Bitch was
school.
wearing a bow tie at his concerts and shit.
I was the only dude. Actually, I was like one of 2 or 3 dudes in the entire orchestra. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I also did
Wow.
orchestra, and it was a sea of chicks.
Did you get laid?
No, the band kids are the ones who get laid.
Yeah, I've
Those are the fucking weird ones.
My band, the band kids in high school, like where I went, were just like they would get like caught fucking like on school grounds.
I played the stand-up bass. I had a friend who played the cello.
Isn't that what a cello is? Stand-up bass?
I think it's like a kind of a bass
Sit
instrument,
down,
right?
smaller bass.
You pluck it with your fingers, though, don't you?
No, well,
you
you
can do
use
both.
a
You
bow
can.
usually.
You can pizzicato it if you are so inclined.
Pizzicato.
You can piss on an avocado if you want.
Were you any good? Like, did you want to like
I was
pursue?
second stand. I was actually, you know
Okay.
what? No, I was second stand. Towards the end, I was first stand next to like the skill gap between first seat and second seat was so immense that there was no chance.
Really?
Yeah, I was destined to be second seat. I mean, she was a career cello player, bro.
I thought you
That's all she.
I thought you were gonna
fucking
say
did.
she was Korean.
Korean. I was like, yeah, you can't, you
I was
can't
like,
do a
I
Korean.
see why you
She was
stood no
Korean.
chance.
She actually owned that buffet, and years later she charged me.
You see where that cello playing got her.
Secretly hated me for years, and she saw the opportunity.
Trying to take my seat, bitch.
Shard me. Oh man.
It's
No,
all-
and then I, come high school, I dropped it because I played baseball for a bit, but then
Nice.
I dropped that too.
Yeah, Soup was a baseball whore in high
As
school.
was I.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Really?
play.
I played first and third.
Shortstop
Okay.
and second.
All right, I played first. and
Shortstop.
Nice.
pitcher. Shortstop.
I was better at first though, because I'm a bigger boy.
I got
Not
put
very
in
fast.
once in a game to pick someone off, and that was it. And then we won the game.
Really?
That's badass.
Hell
the
yeah.
Bottom of you only played to like
They
7
killed him,
innings
or?
in high school. No, you played to 7, and then at the end of the inning, there's 1 out left for us to win, and the pitcher was like, he had pitched the whole game. He was losing steam, and so he walked someone, and then they're like, all right, fuck it, just put Schlatt in. And then I just picked him off. I didn't throw a single pitch.
Nice.
That's badass.
And I think it counted as a save, which was the funny part.
Wow. That's sick.
And you didn't play again after that, like in a game?
No, I rarely got to pitch at all. They just knew I was good at that. So like I would ride the bench the whole time.
Well, it's kind of like almost what a closing pitcher is. You play for like an inning.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. But I wasn't a closing pitcher. I was
Just a pickoff guy.
I didn't do much at all, to be honest.
You must be a
And
lefty then.
I was a lefty. Yeah.
Were you on like the batting lineup? You bat at all?
Not usually, man.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, I mean, it was freshman year.
If he's
It
not
was
pitching,
freshman
then
year.
He ain't batting.
Yeah, most pitchers don't really bat. I mean, in high school, I guess they kind of do, but
If you're just like a pick-off guy, like at least you can just like bat a couple times.
Nah, because then you got to be playing a position.
yeah, there's so many people that play that sometimes you'll end up sitting the bench and shit.
That's true.
Part of it.
And then it was like I was just spending so many hours a day practicing and shit, and I wasn't getting much game time, and so I quit that. And then since I was doing nothing, my mom was like, "All right, it's time for you to get a job."
As a freshman in high school?
As a sophomore, I quit baseball after freshman year, and then I got a job as a stock boy.
The hell, really?
Shelves at a little deli when I was like 15. Yeah.
Huh.
Sick. So you weren't gonna like plan on going to college with it or anything?
Well, I mean, I wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
if you asked middle school me what you wanted to do, I mean, the answer was always
Professional baseball player?
I want to be in the majors. But it didn't pan out. Evidently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you probably make more than
It worked.
baseball
Yeah, I
players
mean,
now.
it did work. It did work out. I'm glad I'm not now.
Yeah, you don't have to
that-
wear
that
your body
deli
out now
job.
either.
The fucking deli job also sucked.
Yeah.
College like scouts were kind of weird. I feel like I don't even know if this guy was a college scout. There was something I had to do. Well, I didn't have to do it, but it was like
Just take pictures of your feet and send it to them.
You had to twirl around in the baseball
I
pants.
had to suck him off in the dugout.
Oh man, you really fills out those pants.
I had to like talk to him on the phone one day or something. It was about like some website, and I had to like do like some tryout kind of thing. It was weird. And like he wouldn't let my parents leave the room while he was on the phone with me. He'd be like, "Mom, Dad, we still there? We pumped? We psyched?" My parents are just like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
He's just the guy who tries really hard to prove he's not a pedophile.
Mom, Dad, we still there? Huh? Not jerking it, I promise. Yeah.
Yeah, baseball. Fun times.
Yeah.
I played Little League, but I didn't really do anything after that. I got lazy. Just, I don't know. I used to cry when I struck out when I was a kid.
I still would.
Still crying in baseball.
Yeah, no,
I did. I had a couple moments where I did break down in tears.
really?
Yeah, it was not my best moment. My dad would also come to all the games, so it would be really embarrassing.
Oh, me too.
He'd drag me off the bench and like talk to me on the side.
I remember there was one time where I had to stop an inning because I had to take a dump. I had to stop the game to shit.
You just have all the parents and players waiting while you shit.
I think they just put somebody else in, but I was like, because my dad was sitting on like the sideline and I was in outfield. I was like, Dad, I have to shit. He's like, no, just keep playing. I'm like, no, I was trying to stop the game. I have to take a dump.
Dad, it's turtlenecking. I gotta go.
Yeah, I was one of those kids too where if I had to shit, I had to shit. Like there's just no, it was either just go in my pants or find a place to shit.
Have you always been
It's a game of inches, that's for sure.
Have you always been a 20-second shitter? Were you a 20-second shitter as a kid as well?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
You're a 20-second shitter?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
this
am
guy's
notoriously.
quick.
Oh my god!
I sit
Are you a
down and it just.
wiper? Like
So I sit down most of the time. I'd say probably about 85% of the time. I sit down, it just blows out instantly. It doesn't really leave a whole lot of residue. Couple of wipes, it's clean, and then I just go about my day again.
This guy's ass is so gaping that it just falls out, basically.
he just sits down and gravity starts
Just
working.
does its work.
It's like opening a can of green beans.
Yeah, exactly. It just seems like every time I have to shit, it's just right there at my butthole, like ready to go. I don't have to sit there and wait for it to, process. Sometimes I do though, not every time. If I eat like some fucked up food like pizza or something, sometimes I'll sit there for
Yeah, pizza's fucked
20
up.
minutes.
For me, man, the shit is almost like a ceremony of sorts. I mean, this is a
Yes.
time where you can enjoy yourself, get
Spiritual.
away from the nagging wife.
Correct.
Also, you get yourself a nice bidet. Like you get a heated seat.
I thought about getting
has
one of
a
those.
fucking fan on it. It will literally like blow air at your nuts while you're shitting.
Oh.
It's ridiculous.
What?
It's
That exists?
Yeah,
Bougie.
bro.
Yeah,
My
you're bougie.
bidet has air conditioning.
You're shitting like
the
God
hell?
himself, man.
Yeah,
Ludwig?
really.
You guys know Ludwig, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
dude comes over to Austin one day, and he brings his fucking this like $800 bidet to my house. He's like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "All right." We set it up, and then he shows me all the buttons on the remote, and he's like, "This one's the AC."
What the fuck?
And the thing starts blowing air on my nuts, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" No, it's very solid. There's a button for like deodorant too. It's got like a fucking deodorizer.
Reach
spray.
out and put speed stick on your butthole. What do you mean?
Fucking Terry Crews
It's
comes
like
out
a-
of it.
Power!
It's like a scented spray that it sprays on you.
Holy
after
That's
you're done.
insane.
I
Yeah,
feel,
it's
crazy.
really nice, man.
I feel like you're
You're one of
shitting
the
in
elite
like
now.
you're shitting in like 2300. I'm shitting like it's the 1800s. What the hell?
I have a wooden toilet seat.
You
You
have a
actually
wooden
have a-
toilet seat?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I haven't shit
feel
on one
like-
of those in like 20 years.
I feel like Abe Lincoln.
I
go in
use them
there.
like sticks and twigs.
Yeah.
To wipe.
Using leaves and shit.
Damn.
What is your guys' do you have like a preferred toilet paper? Well, I guess if you use a bidet, you don't really have to use toilet paper, huh?
Yeah, you don't really have to anymore.
I have no idea what brand it is.
I
Like
just
Cottonelle?
I can't stand that one ply shit though.
Oh
Yeah, fuck one ply.
yeah.
You ever seen like half ply?
Yeah, like truck stop
Half
toilet
ply?
paper.
That's a thing.
You ever been
Half
to a
ply?
like I don't
Just
know,
use
but
your hand at that point. What the fuck?
Pretty much.
so like
are.
I've used one ply before, but I feel like there's some brands that are one ply, but it's not even one ply. It's like less than one ply.
Yeah, it's like
It's
that.
like so
You
thin.
realize ply means like one sheet.
yeah.
Yeah.
How can you have half of a half ply?
Well, it's like so you have like two ply is just two sheets on top of each other, right?
Yeah, and one ply is just one. So what's
So
half ply?
I feel like it's just less material.
It's just a thinner.
Well, it
ply.
definitely is.
A thinner one ply.
Thinner ply.
Yeah.
Then I
You-
guess by
dude.
definition, it's still just one ply.
You're definitely getting shit on
Would
your
be
hand.
Yeah.
You are-
0.5
you are
ply.
getting
If you
shit
can
on
see your hand in its entirety through the toilet paper, you're getting shit on your hand. That's how you know it's bad.
You just have to use half the roll at that point.
Grab the roll.
Is it free?
itself.
Is it just like a bag of air?
You just get the little middle brown part, and that's it.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had to wipe your ass with one of those?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I unfortunately lived with a father who would wait until the toilet paper was gone for 2 days to go re-up on it.
2 days.
Yeah, you would. I'd have
Is
to
he
like
waiting on
find.
him to resurrect like Jesus? What the fuck was he waiting so
I have
long?
no fucking idea. I'd have to wipe my ass with like paper towels or a sock or
You can
something.
only buy toilet paper on Sunday.
Oh,
Only on the
fuck.
Sabbath.
I don't know. I would think maybe he would like shit at work, so he would come home and not have to shit, and just not even think about the lack of toilet paper.
You know, the more I
Child abuse.
yeah, the more I learn about you, the more things make sense about how you are.
It's kind of child abuse.
I've never had to wipe with the brown part in my own home. I did it like in public restroom when I just had no other option.
I've never been that down bad for toilet paper ever.
Oh,
I just say
fucking crying.
I've used a couple socks in my day. I'll just say
Oh!
that.
Oh, bro!
What do you
Really?
do with them after? Do you flush them?
No. Put them in like a bag and stuff them in the trash.
And then do you do the trash? Or
Do
you
I
leave
do the trash? No, I'm not a trash sexual.
No. Are you just leaving it there to just aerosol? Just
Well, I would
into
like
the-
so I would put it in like a grocery bag because you know how everybody saves grocery bags. I don't know if you guys do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then I would just tie it up real tight, and then like kind of like if there wasn't just disgusting trash, I would like pick up the trash and kind of stuff it under the trash, and then put the old trash on top of it. So it's not just.
There's just a shit.
But you wouldn't
sock.
take it out. You would just leave it in there.
My point.
Oh, I guess. I don't really.
my fucking
Fumigating
god!
shit
Really
sock
remember.
in the kitchen.
One
Nice.
time I had to shit in the trash can once, and I had to wipe with paper towels. I don't know why. I
the
can't
hell,
remember
really?
why. Yeah, but
Like
it
at home?
immediately. Yeah, the trash was taken out immediately.
Oh yeah. Well, I just.
Didn't just leave shit sitting in there for like
I
2
probably
days.
thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But like,
It
yeah,
is
Dad,
pretty funny.
if you're not gonna buy toilet paper, you're gonna smell my fucking shit every time you open the trash.
He probably didn't even know. He's probably like, "Why the fuck does it smell like shit?" Oh,
Yeah. Well, it
God
didn't. I mean, that
damn.
only happened like a handful of times, so they have pretty big hands.
I love pooping.
Yeah.
oh my fucking god!
Soup, how was your fucking or your probably not mini, your actual concert?
It was good. I think about 150 people maybe showed up, or 100,
Nice.
something like that.
It looked cool as hell.
I was watching your videos. It looked like I don't even know what it looked like. It almost didn't look like a concert.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a free show in a little parking lot in Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of people like running around and like moshing and shit.
It was
cool.
it was actually a whole lot of fucking fun. I mean, I was kind of worried with there not being like any security whatsoever.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's just a bunch of random people together.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
like running circles around you guys at one point.
Yeah, I asked for that to happen though.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, everyone was like super cool and chill, and it went really good. Met a lot of really cool fans and shit.
I feel like that's kind of how most are gonna go for you. I don't feel like people generally go to concerts to be assholes. I mean, if you guys get to the point where you're gonna be playing for, 10,000 people, you'll probably have to be a little bit more secure about stuff like that.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like most of your guys are pretty like mature and cool about shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of our fans are. We have kid fans, but we do have a lot of adult fans. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple who said they drove 8 hours with their kids to show up, and I was like,
Whoa.
I don't know if you guys really know what's about to happen. Showing up to a parking lot metal show.
Yeah.
But it was a really fun fucking time. Everyone was super cool. This one guy wanted me to burn his arm with a cigarette.
I saw
I
that.
saw that.
Oh, I saw that shit.
Yeah, that was.
Why?
I was like, "Are you sure, dude?"
What a...
He said he had somebody else burn another spot on his arm,
Huh.
and he wanted me to do a different spot. I was like, "Okay."
So does that leave like a scar then?
Yeah, it's almost like a permanent signature, really.
Kinda, yeah.
Like they're
Leaves
just
like
going
a-
to be like, oh yeah, this was from Sub, this was from Corey Taylor, this was from the Pope.
Yeah.
Pope.
He's only met
Dude,
3
just-
famous people in his life.
It just goes around. When he finds a famous person, he asks them to inflict bodily harm to them.
Yeah. He didn't even react too, like in the video.
Oh, he's used
Dude,
to it.
slice my arm up right now.
Well, he's had someone else do it, so he's probably fucking used to it, I guess.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's pretty cool
Yeah.
though. Pretty
Very, very
badass.
cool. Like, I wouldn't have thought. I really didn't think it was gonna be like as cool as it was. I was kind of pessimistic about it. Like, it's a free show in a parking lot. It's probably gonna be kind of AIDS, but yeah, it ended up being really good. I enjoyed it. I'd love to do it again.
It's pretty sweet.
Sounds like you got some pretty sick fans, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait to get to that point, honestly. Like that's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start a band is just because after you seeing just how fun it is to just be like a band live playing for people.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason I really do it is just because it's so fun. I mean, I want to do it obviously to make money and shit, but the main reason is it's just a lot of fun.
And just making music too is just, it's a
Yeah,
lot
That
more fun
means
than just
You're in it for the right reasons.
yeah, most
Basically.
definitely.
for money.
Yep.
Do you kind of like disperse your wealth a little bit more towards your bandmates since you make so much like on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't make anything from that show. I gave it all to the. We ended up just giving it all to our drummer. So,
Wow.
Yep.
Nice. That's probably what I'm gonna do too. Until we start making. I mean, if we ever get to the point of making like a shit ton of money, but it's like I don't. If we make like $1,000 on a show, I don't need $300. I'd rather them have that because it's more important to them.
yeah, we gave the majority. Well, not the majority. We gave everything we got in cash to the drummer, but we're gonna use what we got like from our little square, like card reader thing. We're gonna buy like a banner. Most of our money right now just goes back into like getting upgrades and shit.
A banner,
Yeah.
like the thing that goes like behind the drummer.
Yeah, like a banner with our logo on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
How much do those typically cost?
I think it just depends on like the material you want to get and how big you want to get it. It just varies.
Should get it in 1-ply toilet paper.
Half ply toilet paper. Just write our
Somebody
write our
spills,
name on it in Sharpie.
Somebody spills beer on it and it just disintegrates instantly. It's just gone.
Man, you guys are doing cool shit with like fucking making music and going on tours and shit. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a cum flavored gamer subs beverage. I wish I had bigger aspirations, but
And we all got our own paths in life.
Hey, you
I
got a
just
lot
wanna
going
sit
on,
here,
man.
bro.
You're doing a lot of shit with your like streaming and stuff. Yeah, you didn't you like not stream for like 3 years or something, or 2 years?
Yeah, it was almost 2 years.
Yeah, now you're like doing it pretty regularly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've streamed like once in this past month. I definitely started. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this every week, and then I learned very quickly how much I didn't really love streaming as much as I thought I would coming back.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the thing that gets me about streaming is that you always have to be live, and you're fighting with a bunch of people who like will do nothing else but stream. Like they got people everywhere doing their YouTube and shit, and so all they have to do is stream. And then I can't really compete with that, nor do I want to. I mean, like I can only be entertaining for like an hour or two at a time. And right now, with all this pollen outside, it's really like a 15-minute.
I'm gonna title this podcast "Schlatt versus Pollen."
Well, just like with anything, man, I feel like if you're doing it for fun, and if you can only do it for an hour, I mean, your fans are gonna appreciate that hour.
Yeah,
it's true.
Not try and force it.
And it becomes a more like high impact event, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Like I did that stream where I was reviewing people's bedrooms, or I'm sorry, the PC setups, right? Then I uploaded the video on it. People fucking loved it, and then didn't stream for like there was like a 2-week window where I just was not live. But then I went live again with the bedroom review, and it had like 5 or 10,000 more people watching it. Like it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You don't have to be live every waking hour to do well on the stream. I think there's just different ways to do it. But
I think it kind of helps. It kind of helps that you're you too. Like,
yeah,
you just have a following. Like, people are just constantly like watching you all the time. Like, even when you're not around, they're just keeping tabs on you. And
I just say yes to a lot of shit. So like I'm always on podcasts and streams and stuff, and so people just kind of like hunt me around. I remember on the first Epic SMP when I didn't stream it at all, it was like a Discord dedicated to finding whose stream I was on, and then people would like fucking watch them. Turned out that like people on the server would just be like, where's Schlatt right now? Let me go talk to him.
because you'd like move around, you like come to us, and then you go to like the town and shit.
Yeah, I was like a little traveling salesman. I had my box of tricks. I just walk around and try and look for content.
It's actually fucking hilarious. Yeah, you have a pretty dedicated fan base. It's pretty crazy. I want to see I want Rack to come back and like see how
man,
much
he's
people.
been gone for years, hasn't he?
Yeah, he actually hit me up pretty recently, and he just moved into like a new place, and he had some issue like with his bed or something. I don't know, but he wants to play again, and he has like a new setup with his wherever he's living now. So hopefully soon we can get him to start playing again. But he just like, I think after the whole CSGO thing, because he would get on CSGO Surf and just instantly get recognized, and then people start acting fake, and he just hated that.
Right.
But he never really he never really like moved on to anything else. He kind of just like left. So it's like, I don't really know what he wants to do. Like, like if you're going to be a YouTuber, you obviously have to not play CSGO anymore to find something else. But yeah, he had a cult following. He had a Carson following. He had just the kind of following where people were just like you, making Discords just to find you on somebody else's stream, like that kind of shit.
Well, that's what you want. I mean, you want people that like you for you and not what you do.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, like honestly though, at a certain point, I get to a point where like people act weird around me. Like I get it's often now that I go outside. It's like a 50-50 shot.
Really?
I'm somewhere that someone will come up to me, and usually they're cool, but some of the time, like you'll have people who very clearly notice you, and then but like don't come up to you because they're scared.
You just catch them like looking at you and shit.
Then it's this weird thing where they're always looking at you, like at a fucking airplane terminal, right? Like I'm just waiting for the plane, and this person very close by is like visibly staring at me, and I'm like, dude, come up to me, like let's end this right now. I remember when I was waiting at fucking LAX for my flight back to Texas. This was about like a year ago. Dude, I was waiting for like 30 minutes for the flight, and like 7 people at one, like basically a small line started forming, and like once that ends and I take all the photos, everyone leaves. I just sit back down and I just heard whispers, like a fucking, like I was a schizophrenic hearing whisper, like people like, oh, you two are like talking about me, and I was like, dude, I just want to get on the plane and go back home. I pulled my mask up to like basically my eyeballs, like I couldn't even fucking see half my vision. Just did not want to engage with anybody after that.
What's the like number one like weirdest interaction you've had with somebody?
Oh, dude, some lady came up to me when I was with a high school buddy of mine in an In-N-Out and took a photo of me eating with him. The lady's like, hey, my son is a big fan of you. Can I get a photo? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And I thought she wanted like a selfie, but she just
took a picture of you
photo of me at the In-N-Out sitting there. And I'm like, well, don't do that. And then I'm like, let's do a selfie instead.
I had something similar to that happen to me. I was at the beach with some friends, and this older lady walks over and is like, my son is a big fan of your YouTube channel, I think is what it is, or something. And he was wondering if he could get a picture or whatever. And I was like, yeah, sure. Where is he? And she was like, oh, he already left. Is it okay if I just get a picture of you? And I'm like sitting in my beach chair at the beach, like holding a beer. And she just takes a picture of me and walks away. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That is very strange to me. There's also times when you'll get like, someone's like, hey, my friend is a huge fan. And then she could like, they'll call them on FaceTime or something. And then half the time, like we're in a place with shitty service, and like you can't hear what's going on the FaceTime call, and so you just stand there awkwardly, like with this random person holding a phone up to your face. You cannot hear what this person who is obsessed with you is saying to you.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, hearing this kind of shit just makes me so happy that I've just remained anonymous this whole time.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, most people are cool. I'd say it did kind of lift a weight off my shoulders, just having my face out there and everything. Because then I stopped worrying about it. Like, I don't want to live my whole life wondering, like, oh, is something going to get leaked or something, you know? Like,
yeah, that is true.
It's out there.
I have been extremely, like, very vigilant about making sure, like sometimes I'll take a picture and I'll see my reflection in something, like something I'm going to post on Instagram.
I've had to
and
do
I'm
this,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, nope. Gotta retake it at a different angle.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of like a guitar that has a glossy body and my whole ass face will be in it. I'll be like, oh, nope. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we also just don't really, I mean, this is like the shittiest part is we don't really go to like conventions and stuff. That's something I would actually like to do.
Yeah, meet other
hopefully in the
creators
near
and shit.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
most people are cool though, bro. Like I had my best fan experiences at airports. Obviously there's like, you know, there's some awkward times there, but for the most part, like everybody I meet in an airport is generally pretty cool because they got somewhere to go to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I was walking to the little mini convenience store, like Hudson News, whatever the fuck it's called, right? I want my nuts. I want my sweet and sour nuts or whatever. And then I go in and some dude just walks by me and he goes, "Hey, Schlatt." And I'm like, "What's up, dude?" And he just keeps walking. It's like,
like you guys have known each other for years and you guys are like in the same school or something.
Yeah, for real. Like that. Just acknowledge me and that's it. Like that's cool.
Yeah. That is.
Then you make a big ass scene.
Have you ever like had an interaction where somebody is taking way too long, like they're just talking constantly?
Yes.
Someone pulled me. Yeah, someone saw me at a restaurant once and would not stop talking to me. And I was in the middle of the table. Like it was a booth seating around a circle. I was in the middle.
So they're like talking over people.
This dude is like standing where the waiter would usually stand to take an order. and he just will not leave. And I didn't know what to do. It had never happened to me before. So I'm like, excuse me, guys. And so I get up. I make them get out. And I scoot out of the booth. And I just take this guy somewhere else and talk to him for a bit. And then we finally, I go back. And like, they're already fucking eating and shit. It's just like, oh, man.
That is, I mean, I've dealt with just people just in general who are like that. It's weird. It's almost like just a part of their brain missing that tells them like that they're overstepping their boundary, or they're just like talking.
They're probably not very social people to begin with, so they probably don't understand.
If they're watching us, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if a fucking Mark Rober viewer, I'm sure all of Mark Rober's encounters are very cool.
Yeah,
because like they're actual people, functioning members of society.
Yeah, not just Minecraft stands.
Yeah, they probably like exchange business cards and shit. They're like, hey, Mark, here's my engineering firm. You know, give me a call.
Yeah, sometimes that can be kind of annoying too, though. Like, especially if you're like not really in the mood to just sit there and like discuss stuff like that. Because like I went to the bar a couple weeks ago and I met this guy and he was like an IT nerd. And I used to be like, I went to school for IT, I used to work in IT. And we talked for it a little bit and then he would just not stop. Like I wanted to move on. Like I wanted to enjoy the bar for what a bar is. And he just kept talking to me about computer stuff. And I was just like,
dude, I'm gonna get no pussy now. How am I gonna get pussy if you're talking to me about Android?
Just say that to him next time.
Yeah, he started talking about like programming languages and stuff too, and I didn't go to school for that. I just went just regular like computer shit, and I was just like, yeah, dude.
Fuck bitches, dude. You learned how to use C++ now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he was fucking hammered too. I could tell he was super drunk.
Yeah.
You ever have a fan that like cuts you off? Like they just walk away while you're talking to them?
No.
No. I've had that happen like at shows. I think they get like nervous or something and they just walk away.
Like,
honestly, that's a huge Giga Chad play. To like just walk away. You go
like you're just
up
unimportant.
to someone and you're like, hey, big fan. You engage them in conversation, then they just walk away.
Literally, like I'm like, yeah, man, thanks for. I'm glad you like my videos, and they just like take off. It's like, all right,
God damn.
see you, dude.
I would remember that one, bro. I would remember that one would stick with me.
You probably want to like chase after him and be like, hey, why aren't you like giving me attention? Like,
hey,
we're talking here. Come on.
Fans are playing hard to get.
Yeah, you end up being his fan.
Dude, the biggest fucking Giga Chad move, the most alpha male play is if you ever see someone in public that you recognize from YouTube, go up to them and ask them if you like for a photo, but then just stand there and be like, oh no, can you take my photo? And it's just you.
So you ask them to take a photo of you?
Yeah, you ask them to take a photo of you.
That's hilarious.
Fucking God.
Yeah, actually, maybe I should show my face. That shit sounds kind of fun. I feel like I would be the biggest troll to people too. Like I would just fuck around with people, punch them in the mouth, you know.
Yeah, just casual assault.
Just put them in a trash can, leave.
Cute little prank.
Just sneeze all over him. I mean, there's a lot of pollen out.
Yeah.
I'll say though, like 90. Oh, yeah, the pollen thing. Look at the pollen bit has returned.
It's made a full circle. Pollen lore. Yeah, you're gonna start some kind of fucking lore now. Pollen lore.
Is there pollen in Minecraft?
The first time I did some cool lore. Nah,
There's
there's bees though.
There's bees, yeah. God, that's so stupid.
Minecraft needs a pollen update.
You just have like this meter where it's just like your allergies just go down.
Your
and it
vision
gets
starts to
higher.
get blurry because you're like tearing up. And
Minecraft Steve starts like fucking sneezing.
Yeah. Nose gets all red. That's probably a mod.
Every second he goes.
You have to like push a button to snort your boogers up into your brain.
It's like in DayZ actually has shit like this. Like you'll get sick, and then every other second the dude is like,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never played
and
DayZ.
all DayZ is just you running. So like you'll just half the gameplay if your character has something wrong with him is just you just hear the footsteps and then just like it's the most guttural, disgusting noises.
How do you fix that in DayZ? Like
it's
find
tough.
medicine?
It's
Well,
really
if you
tough.
don't get fucking shot by a sniper, like immediately, then you like spend the whole game running around the map looking for like a can of beans to fix
Yeah,
it.
for real.
Then you die.
Can of beans.
I love fucking video game logic. Just a can of beans just fixes your fucking AIDS.
You can get medicines too. You can get medicines and shit.
Oh, really?
Like, there's a multivitamin. They get the Flintstone gummies and shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't Daisy was like a zombie game first, wasn't it? Before it was a battle royale.
Opposite actually.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Well, Daisy started as an Arma 2 mod.
Yep.
And it was,
Oh, really?
was it ever a battle royale?
Yeah,
I feel like
it originally started as an Arma 2 mod, but I think it was a battle royale, and then they added zombies to it, I believe is what happened.
That was one of the first games that I think Fitz ever started uploading.
Yeah,
if you go back to, like, his oldest
Fitz and
videos,
Swagger.
his
They
old
are
Daisy
huge-
stuff.
Yeah, they're huge fans of Daisy.
That's
Yeah.
what got me
Play with
into
them, but they're on
PC
the other
gaming.
fucking side of the world.
I heard two different things at the same time. What happened?
Schlatt said he would play with them if they weren't on the other side of the world. And I
Oh,
said,
yeah, me too.
Right.
Yeah.
I said that's what got me into like PC gaming. Was
Yeah, but what I
Daisy.
said was cooler, bro.
It was.
Sorry.
Sorry to overstep
Go
my
back to your
audio.
little music.
Go back to your little parking lot show, pleb. I played Daisy.
That's funny. Yeah, it does suck that they all live over there now. Well, Swagger was here for a while, but then he moved over there, and it's like he's been wanting to play a lot lately, but it just sucks because he like wakes up super like him waking up at a normal hour is like 10 p.m. here,
Yeah.
You're
and we don't really play like at fucking 10 p.m. Too late for us.
Do you guys treat this like a job, like almost like you
No,
go to work, or is it just still?
the podcast. Yeah, we typically do the podcast every Wednesday at 1 p.m.
Well, we do the same thing with recording sessions. I mean, we say like, "Oh, we're going to be here at 4 p.m. EST,"
yeah.
but
But then we're
Right.
YouTubers, and so we're always some of us are late. That's just how it
Yeah.
or we end up talking for 3 hours and not recording.
is. Yeah.
Do you guys
done that, yeah.
do you guys edit all your shit? Like, is it still you running the show,
No.
late
No.
nights and all that?
No,
Nope.
we all have
I
editors.
recently started editing my own stuff again.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do it for the longest time, but I took a break all of March because I just wanted to like rethink the direction I wanted to take my channel. And I just thought to myself, like, I feel like just giving all the creative control to an editor is just not something I want to do. Like, I want to be able to.
Yeah.
I want to be able to put the soul and the heart into my videos like I used to when I was growing my channel. You know.
don't have to give it all over to them. Like I still do a bunch of like extra edits and shit myself. I just hate subtitling. Like,
Subtitling,
with
yeah.
a passion.
Yeah.
So I have someone else do that mostly.
See, even at that point, like even still with subtitling, I was tired of seeing the same thing just like pop in every single time. Like every fucking subtitle just does the same animation, and I was just like, I used to love the way I was really meticulous with my subtitling. Different animations, like having half sentences pop in when you finish a sentence, shit like that. And just I couldn't really find an editor that like did stuff like that. They would just use to put a whole sentence on the screen while
Yeah.
I'm talking it. And I just
It's tough because a lot of editors do work for a bunch of different people. I feel like if you really want to get to that point, where you're fucking, you can put trust into someone like that.
salary
You
him.
kind of have to just sign him. Yeah.
Yep.
You kind of have to have him just be your guy.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have
Same.
someone on salary now.
Yeah. You can mold him like a piece of clay.
Yeah, you groom them into being
Yeah.
a good editor.
Okay.
We don't use that word in this business.
Yeah.
It's tough though, like finding someone that can get your like style and like timing with shit.
Yeah, it's
Like
damn
some,
near impossible.
you can tell when some editors are like the fucking Carl's Jr. of fucking throwing shit together. They just don't really care. They're just, which is, I mean, I get it. They're doing it because they want to get paid, obviously. But
Yeah. They're there for the $30 you promised them.
that's right. That's very true. But yeah, it's nice when you find someone that's capable.
You know what's weird is like ever since I started re-editing my videos again, it blows my mind how long editors can take. Like I can knock a video out in 8 hours, like full edit, full subtitle, full everything. And then I have an editor that'll be like, yeah, I'll get back to you in 4 days. It's like 4 fucking days. Like, goddamn. Like for just subtitling. That's it.
Oh
4 days to subtitle.
no, that should only take us
Schlatt, do you
a few
edit?
hours.
I do. I am in the process of signing some people, actually. So I mean, I'm gonna be doing some forging soon, where hopefully I can delegate about 95% of the edit, but still I do these like stream highlights things, and usually I'll have someone edit the stream highlight, and then I'll go in and I'll record like a little secondary intro to the actual YouTube video.
Yeah.
And then I will take the final project and like edit in the intro and stuff, because really it comes down to I mean the 23 minutes of video can be as shit as you want, really. Like it all matters whether the first minute is good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't even care if half the video at the end is like not
Just
as good. 'Cause,
boring.
I mean, if they're there for the first half, then they're good. I mean, that's where I spend the most time, like towards the front. And I think once I hire some people, I'm gonna kind of train them on how to keep it snappy at the front.
Yeah, I've always followed that too.
That's good. I feel like a lot of YouTubers overthink the whole like video process sometimes with that. Like a lot of people are just watching on their iPhone taking a shit, or they're just putting it on as
Yeah.
background noise. So
Yeah.
you don't you don't need like
the
a
same
fucking
time,
4D
though-
animation.
Right. At the same time, though, I think there's a lot of people who are a bit complacent and just are fine with handing off to 100% of the job to someone else who doesn't care about the final product or anything.
Yeah.
And that annoys me equally as much, because like I mean, we all got into this because we liked making videos, and my goal is not to become some fucking billionaire entrepreneur who runs a media business. Like I started it because I want to be involved in that whole video process. Like that's where part of the fulfillment comes for me. Because I started as an editor. I was I started on
Really?
montage parodies, bro, like 2015.
Hell yeah.
Was that the channel you edited for, or was that like the style of shit you did?
What do you mean?
Was like montage parodies? Was that a channel, or was that like what you made?
It was a genre of content. It was like the MLG edits.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. I didn't know if
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a channel or yeah. I got you.
Yeah, and so like I like editing. I can sit down and do it all night, but at the end of the day, like you have to find a healthy balance between like where your time goes and shit. I mean, realistically, an editor can emulate 95% of what you can do in the timeline, and then you put your own polish on it. But like, I'm most effective when I'm in front of the camera because no one else can be me.
Right.
Correct. I have
Yeah,
more
that's
fun
really
with
cool.
the
Good point.
recording. The recording process to me is the most fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
editing, but I've never been really good at it. So, I mean, I pretty much learned the basics, and I was like, as soon as I don't have to do this, the better. Because
I mean, when you start to develop, like, I mean, you have your fan base, and like you literally post videos unedited. They're like 45 minutes, and they got like 500,000 views on it. Like you have that fan base where it's like
the live stream VODs. It's
no,
crazy.
I'm talking about Soup. Well, I mean, you have your live stream VODs too, but yeah, Soup, like he'll post a video of just unedited like fucking Warzone, like that we played like 3 months ago, and it'll get like 500,000 views.
Well, that was kind of a
Really?
test. I haven't done that in a while. I did that with Siege. We played like a 15-minute. We played a 15-minute game, and the whole time it was fucking hilarious. And I was like, "This is great. I don't really see why
Yeah, why cut
I need
it?
to cut this up."
Put it up.
And
Yeah.
What channel? What channel do you put it on?
Just my main channel, Soup.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but the reason I'm saying that is because you have that fan base of people who like they just like stuff like that. You don't really have to put like even if you started switching to an editing style like me or do, where you're putting that extra creativity, I don't think it would benefit you at all. Like you would still get the same amount of views because you have that fan base that is just they like watching you whatever the fuck you do. It doesn't matter if it's edited or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean the editor I have now, he'll throw in some like funny shit and do some like weird
Yeah.
memes or whatever, which is cool.
Yeah, I
but,
noticed.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my shit is more commentary based, I guess.
Yeah.
What were you saying, dude?
I was just gonna say what you said. I said I noticed one of your editors does put in some like memes and some
Like
edits and
zooms
shit.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
like shakes whenever you're screaming or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that's kind of the style of stuff I like to watch personally. Like I'm not really a fan of super over edited dopamine fucking boom 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 boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are kind of like, I mean, those are really made for children. Like kids with just zero attention span, they just constantly need stuff screaming at them and lights flashing and epilepsy and all that stuff.
Yeah, when there's like a million sound effects in the first 10 seconds, like,
Exactly.
like, yeah.
The content,
Baba booey, baba booey.
the content should be able to stand on its own, and that should just be a little icing on the cake if you had those types of edits and shit.
Yeah. I think the perfect channel, like if you want to be a YouTuber that doesn't do fucking like hardly anything, but is successful, is like Markiplier or like PewDiePie or something. Like just being like, you either just sit there and just fucking play an indie game or you just react to memes. Like that is just the easiest content to make.
Reaction shit is so fucking easy, dude.
It
Yeah.
does
Wait,
so
it should be
well.
illegal. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do what Markiplier does. I feel like you can't really get away with being a Let's Play YouTuber nowadays. He's kind of built an empire, but yeah, just like, dude, PewDiePie is probably just going to be reacting to fucking TikToks and shit for the next 10 years, 20 years.
Yep.
And he doesn't have to. It's all just,
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
he's just doing it
does.
for fun,
That
kind
At
of.
that point, bro, like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are you reacting for fun?
Yeah, true.
How can
He
you-
has to
how
be,
can
though,
you do
right?
that? He has to enjoy it. I mean, there wouldn't be another play there for him, right? Dude has made his bag. I mean, is he trying
He
to
has.
make any other businesses or anything? He's just sitting there.
I don't know. Like I have not. I used to religiously watch him, like especially around the time where he had like his Wall Street Journal fucking controversy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After that, I kind of just like I don't know. I stopped watching him, so I don't know what's going on with him. But he's I know he gets a lot
does
of.
good. He does
He
amazing.
endorses like a bunch of stuff. Like he has so many different companies. You know, like Razer and fucking
Right.
and DXL. All his shit is just like has that like that fucking theme he has. It's like the swirly pink and black.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so he has a lot of different companies that just like take that and then just kind of just his brand now.
Oh, bro, I'm looking at his video descriptions. It's like there's like 30 things he's working on.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's still young,
He's got his
too.
he has a clothing line called Based. Oh, I see.
Base clothing.
Based.
I feel like base clothing would just be going out nude. That 0.5 ply clothing.
It's like Gildan's lowest tier clothing. Super thin and crunchy. God, I hate Gildan. You guys want any
I
Gildan
fuck with
clothing?
Gildan. No, I fuck with. I mean, actually, you want to know something fucked up?
Wow.
I bought like 10 of the Gildan super cheap like blanks, like $2 blanks shirts, and I just wear those. I genuinely think they're comfortable.
I do the same
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
I don't like the silk. I really think that as shirts go up in quality, air quotes, like they get less comfortable. They
Really?
start like gripping my body. I don't like it to feel like I'm fucking wearing a skin suit. Also, I don't like the silky, like generally the softer the shirt is, the less comfortable I feel.
Really? I like
It's
that.
like a good middle ground.
Like rubs your nipples weird.
Yeah.
I don't like silky clothes.
I like it. I like a good in between. Like I'm wearing a shirt right now that's not that like, it's not that silky like super high end merch kind of thing, but it's also not sandpaper.
Like a $2 Walmart shirt or something.
I still
Yeah.
go to Walmart and buy the Gildan packs.
Yeah,
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
I have some of those. Yeah.
I legitimately swear by those Gildan blanks, bro. I just
Well-
wear them.
The thing that sucks for me too is I'm very tall. I'm 6'7", so
Holy fuck!
yeah. So having like I cannot wear normal shirts like that. They just
What
like
are you like 2X size? Like what
I'm a little
fucking-
bit higher than that.
Holy shit! You
Yeah.
gotta shop at Big Dogs.
Big and tall
He's in
section,
the big
baby.
and tall section. Yeah.
Is that the didn't we talk about the shirts where it has the dog on the back and it's like
Yeah. Fucking
they're
Big
fucking,
Dogs, bro.
they're
It's
fucking
like-
hilarious.
You only see those in obscenely, morbidly obese people in Walmart. It's the only group of people who buys Big Dog shirts.
I think I had one of those when I was a kid. I think I bought it because I like went to the beach or something and they had shit like. I feel like those kind of shirts always exist on the coast for some fucking reason. Like in like a gift shop, just like a
Oversized
Big sh-
shirts.
Yeah.
big, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what it said. It probably said something goofy on it, like, I don't know. I'm a dumb kid that plays video games or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, like defund the police and I drink wine daily or something. Like, those are how the beach shirts usually look.
I'm a proud American who loves his flag and fuck liberals.
Based.
I have one of those.
Do you? Do you have a very Republican shirt?
No, but I do like to go to Walmart. Dude, Walmart has some fucking bangers. I know we've talked about this. We've talked about like the flying monkeys ate my sister or something, so I couldn't come to school.
What?
You don't remember those shirts like back in like Target back in the day?
No, I don't think
It was
so.
like the flying monkeys ate my homework, so I didn't go to school or something.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was like shirt lore. Like flying monkeys were a thing on shirts.
Well, they're bangers. And Walmart will sometimes have like some really, really good shirts, like some good meme shirts. Like I have one of like a gangster looking cat with like a do-rag on or some shit, and it's like pouring out a gallon of milk, and it's like pour one out for the homies. And I was like, I have to buy that. Like, how do you not buy that?
It was like a MySpace post. Yeah, I want to buy some shirts like that. I know they have like they have ironic like Republican shirts.
Yeah, I have a Bigfoot holding a gun with an American flag behind him. I have one of those.
What does it say anything on it? Like
No.
I think it
wake
speaks
up.
for itself.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You ever see those like wake up memes? Where it's like,
What,
wake up. It's like wake up liberal. It's time to eat breakfast. I love
Every
you.
time I stream, someone donates the like a TTS voice. Eminem. He sets it to Eminem's voice in the TTS, and he just says it. He just says, "Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up," every single fucking time.
Really?
Yeah.
The hell?
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I could not even finish that sentence. This fucking pollen.
It's pollen. It's a fucking pollen out here,
I'm
man.
going crazy.
All right, well, it's been fucking an hour and like 15 minutes. So.
Breathing here.
New pollen merch out.
Yeah, thanks for joining me here, Jay Schneider.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for the views, bro.
Hey, yeah, no problem.
Thanks
no
for the
problem,
5 out of
bro.
10, Schlatt. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for the mid-level podcast.
Thanks for the Gildan shirt tier podcast, buddy.
Anytime you want a Gildan 5000 blank, you know, just hit me
Hell
up.
Gildan level. All right, soup to your outro.
Thanks, guys.
Do
All
the
right,
thing.
guys. Thanks for listening. Check out Schlatt if you don't know about him.
You know about him.
Yeah, you know
probably
about Schlatt.
Like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, and go download on Spotify. Code GOONS for G-Subs. My nuts stink.
Okay,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Bye.